Okay, so squats were glitchy. My back was feeling a little sensitive, so I put muscle rub on. I took my prescription pain pills, and I came in determined to not screw up. I think depth was okay today. You let me know. The hip wasn't really wanting that little extra turnout of my toes, so I didn't really do it so much today. What I was gonna do, my top triple was 117.5, and I thought it looked pretty good. I didn't think it was an 8, so I went ahead all of 120, and I think that was probably like 8.5, but it was okay. I think if it was in depth, it was close. We can work on it, but I'm happy with that. Back offs were easy. My 85 3x3 was, I gypped myself on some of the pauses, so I think by my last set they were better. But, that's what I am. I rush through shit. RDLs, because of my back being so tender today, I didn't load them up very heavy. I stuck to 90. I went slow. I didn't use a belt, which I probably should have. But I had some good stretch in the hamstring, so that was good. Belt squats were fine. Hip taps felt great. Not great like they were easy, great like they were taking care of business. I thought we did one more thing today. I don't remember. Anyway, hope you had a wonderful weekend. Have a great weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bench day was wonderful. I worked up real slowly. What did we do? Like 80, 85, 87 and a half, 90, 92 and a half, 95, 97 and a half. Nothing like second guessing myself, but I wanted to make sure that I wasn't overshooting RPE. I don't think I did. The 97 and a half was probably, was definitely the hardest one, obviously, and the lockout was extraordinary. It was definitely less power than I would have liked off the chest. It could have been fatigue, it could have been I was a baby, it could have just been it was heavy, but considering how that looked last week, this was lovely. What did we do after that? Back offs were flying. It was great. See, push-ups, damn it, I had my best tempo push-up yet, did not hit record, whatever. I sent you the second set. All the accessories went really well today. Slight shoulder pain doing the overhead work, but nothing that I couldn't adjust by like moving my shoulder. I did yoga a number of times today just because after squats yesterday, my hips, my back were pretty angry, but they feel okay now. So I feel like yoga is my future. Anyway, I hope your week is great so far, and I will talk to you soon.
Reps over 270s also.
Okay, so I'll preface this by saying I had about 4 hours of sleep last night and probably around 400 calories before I trained today. There was a storm last night. I stayed at a friend's house since my house is still without power. Well, I didn't stay all night. I went home around 12, looked around, made sure my house was still upright, went into work super early just because my network was down over the night. But network is back for work, not for home, so I'm still without power. Long story short, today was hard. So you'll see a few skips with the accessories because after my main lifts, I was hitting walls and didn't want to break myself, especially right before the wedding. So squats were fine, bench was fine, deadlifts. Considering what I was working with today, I think they were phenomenal. My form was probably not great. I was a little more bent over than I would have liked, but lockouts felt so good. Like if I could get out of my head off the floor and keep my positioning correct, like we got deadlifts this block. So happy about that. That 2x2 back off was probably one of the hardest back offs I've ever done. I had nothing left. And that's when everything just started falling apart. But I did what I could. Thank you for giving me a 3-day week. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.
A lot of people never come to that realization that, guys, I actually tried to make sure the mountain was bloody because like, man, it smells extra. Yeah, we got a lot of
is flooding getting to the venue. Because everyone's like, oh, it's raining. I'm like, I don't care if it's raining, I don't care if it's wet, I don't care if it's raining. Like, none of that matters. Falling out of the venue, it was reached recently time. So it's posted, what city do you think it is? My yard guys, this is morning. Like, where's the beach? Yeah. Like, I know in Ireland, like, it's small, so like, Aaron, how they do get their nails done?
Fix it. Only cool kids. Yeah, but yours starts popping.